Hello, how you doing guys? My name is Winner, and I'm going to talk to you today about pantomime. Pantomime is the act, the genre of acting without words or props. So really like what you come into the scene with is all you got with you. You might be aware of like mimes, maybe you've seen mimes in movies or something. I'm right, I'm a little bit far away from the camera here. It's going to be similar to that. Miming is a little bit more specific. It's sort of like a very specific part of not talking acting. That's the kind of thing like they usually like wear black and white, and there's a lot of like the classic mime in a box thing. We will not be doing that. So pantomime's a little bit different, and it's less about like just being in a box and more about telling a story. So for our requirement today, we are going to be acting out a story. You have a couple of options. The book has 5. I'm going to shoot it down to 3. Really, guys have any of your options if you want to, we'll talk about exactly which ones you can do. So let's look at the option. I picked one to talk about, which is, okay, this is the setup. It says, you are at a banquet. The meat is good. You don't like the vegetables. The dessert is ice cream. It's pretty simple. There's not a heap of a lot going on. Whereas like in a play, you have time to be like, oh, here's multiple characters. Here's what's going on. You can just say that you're on a spaceship, and everyone knows that's that's code in everyone's mind for you're on a spaceship. That's how language works. We don't have that if we don't have words. So I can't just say like, I'm at a banquet. I need to establish that by the way that I act. This I don't have words or props, so I can't just be like, oh, pick up the fork. Everyone can know. So I'll need to need to show everyone that I'm picking up a fork. So you might be like, oh, pick it up, look at it, oh. Alarms are silly. So you might pick up your fork and kind of stab at it. It's pretty good. Pretty good food. Maybe you're like, oh, or for instance, in the thing, pick it up. This is not how you hold a fork if you're a normal person. It's hard to hold a fork the way you're, I don't know, I think it's probably more like that. Poke at it. Yeah, this is pretty good. Kind of fake chew it for a minute. Something like that. For instance, you gotta taste the meat as well, so maybe we'll grab a big turkey leg. It's good, yeah, it's good. So obviously you need to do a lot to your face. My one thing about pantomime is that I would recommend you take it slowly. So normally pantomime, like there's a script, if you look at that, it's like 4 sentences, it's very short. And your scene realistically should be at least like a minute. The other thing about pantomime I think is that you can really like, you get into each little moment. So me being at a banquet isn't just, I'm saying at a banquet. Like it's not just, that is a brief little thing. It's now a moment where I walk into a room, I look around, I kind of like, oh, maybe I see a chair, I take a seat, and maybe people are handing me food. How do you establish you're at a banquet? I could just kind of sit down, be like, oh, okay. Kind of use my hands to establish there's all these different plates on the table. That's a pretty classic move in pantomime where you just kind of like, oh, yes. I'm going to put my hand around this thing that you can't see, but it shows that it's there. So maybe it's something like that, or you could have someone like, oh, people keep handing you food. You're like, oh, what do I put out? So you're putting it down. That kind of shows that there's a lot of food as well. So those are some pretty classic maneuvers in pantomime. What else do you know about pantomime? Pantomime. Let me check my notes here. That's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. So take a minute, make sure you take up a lot of little minutes. I'll try to link maybe a couple other scenes to kind of give you the option, the idea of a couple different pantomimes. But that's the meat of it. It's the meat, which tastes good. So take a look at the couple different scenes you've got, and try to come up with some ideas on pantomime. Thanks, guys.